What's poppin', y'all? This is Deidre with One Shot Game, man. You already know how the motto go. You get one shot at life, but a lifetime to learn all the game you need to help improve your life. The choice is yours on which route you choose to take. Now, as I always say, you get two choices. You can faithfully settle in the life that has been set out for you, or you can take the path towards your destiny. That choice is also up to you. So before I get into the title of my video, I want to say a big shout out to all my supporters. You guys are great. And even the ones behind the scenes, I see y'all too. So, hey, look, the topic of this video is going to be on the fact that it really, really grinds all of my gears when people demand respect, but they don't give it out. Meaning they treat people any type of way. You know what I'm saying? They're mean, they're cruel, but they demand people treat them with the utmost respect. And in their mind, they think they're moving a certain type of way where they're actually respecting people, but it's only an illusion that's meant to cover up the disrespect. Because a lot of people, when they get disrespected, they don't say nothing. Or they come at it in an aggressive way. Because a person who commands respect is probably used to being verbally assaulted, if you come at them yelling, they're only going to verbally attack you back. And they're going to feel like it's justifiable why they demand respect, which is insane to me. You feel me? But listen, I'm the type of person, I politely explain what is right in front of your eyes. But the only reason why you don't want to see it is because you're used to manipulating for respect. You're used to commanding respect. Means everybody got to bow at your feet. Everybody got to do what you say. And if not, you put on this sorrow act. Or you put on this, people got to feel pity on you. You know what I'm saying? That's why you deserve respect. Listen, that shit's getting old. You know what I'm saying? I feel you will truly get the respect you deserve when you learn how to respect people the way you want to be respected. That doesn't mean you don't even have to command respect when you're naturally like that. You know what I'm saying? Listen, the way I be seeing some people treat people and the way they be just wanting respect, you better not even come over here and come at me like that, because I'm going to tell you about yourself. You know what I'm saying? But again, like I said, when you genuinely practice the respect that you want and you give it out to people, people put you on a different totem pole. Like, you know what? Hey, she really respect people the way, you know what I'm saying, she want to be treated. So I'm either going to come at her like that or I ain't going to come at her at all. And those people start to discover who they can trick, you know what I'm saying, and who they can't. That is something that really just irks my nerves, to hear people go about commanding respect in a certain way, meaning yelling, you feel me, verbally aggressive, violent. Like, I gotta prove that I need respect. No, you don't. You don't gotta prove shit. You know what I'm saying? If you work on taking people out of your life who don't respect you and genuinely respecting people, you'll naturally earn it. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't never told nobody they had to respect me. I had to really work for it and put that shit in, and I made people respect me by basically taking out anybody that felt like it was okay to manipulate me and not respect me. I don't want nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? Sorry for you. We had a good bond, but we don't know more. Because of the simple fact you continue to play child games and you want people to respect you. If not, you get violent and you pump fear into people, and those people don't never call you out on your disrespect. You know what I'm saying? As people, we got to understand that respect is really truly earned. Otherwise, you're not going to get it. You're going to have to steadily move in life where you're commanding people to respect you. And when they don't, you get an attitude. You know what I'm saying? You get aggressive. And that usually pumps fear in people to where they just give you the respect because they too afraid. I ain't afraid of shit. You know what I'm saying? We all bleed the same. Meaning, I'm going to respect you the way I want to be respected. And if I feel like you can't give that to me, listen, you better not even open your mouth and talk to me. Because I can already peep your vibe. And the moment you come at me sideways, I'm going to step all that in check. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to let you figure it out on your own. I'm not one of those people that just go around correcting people. That's disrespectful. I don't do that. But just know that when you step to me and you decide to open your mouth, if it ain't respect like I give out, I'm going to tell you about yourself. And people always want to go up against that. Always want to get mad. Why? Because you ain't never had nobody tell you that you hella disrespectful for real. But you want people to respect you, but you disrespectful as fuck. That don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? And it really makes me feel a certain type of way when there are people who really be out here commanding respect but don't give it out at all. They feel as if the world is owed to them. They don't gotta respect nobody, but you will respect me. And that's the wrong way to go about it. True respect comes from taking out people in your life who don't respect you and learning how to respect yourself and understanding that you see people as souls, not as labels, meaning you treat them the way you would want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? And take out people that feel like it's okay to disrespect you. Because if y'all haven't noticed, if you keep people around that disrespect you, you'll command respect. You won't know how to naturally earn it because you have people around you in your energy that's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? So when you are basically around them, you feel as if you got to command respect. If you cut them out and start treating people with respect, you'll naturally earn it to where people will naturally respect you. You won't have to be out here commanding respect. But I'm telling you, people's energy is so strong that if you have people around you that disrespect you and you don't say nothing, you're allowing yourself to be a person that commands respect because you always feel disrespected. Period. It doesn't make sense to a lot of people that don't know. But they get upset and jealous because they feel as if they don't know. Listen, it's okay if you don't know. It's okay to ask for help. That's where we got it wrong at. You know what I'm saying? So because I took the people out of my life or they removed themselves who disrespected me on purpose and I respected them, I now have earned the respect that I deserve because I don't no longer have anybody around me that's disrespectful. You feel me? Because again, when you're a person that's really naturally, truly respectful, a lot of people who aren't respectful and really disrespectful sees you as a target, which means they'll disrespect you because they know you ain't gonna never say nothing. But the moment you get to a point in your life where you've elevated your energy enough to not allow that, they'll remove themselves. And if somebody does say something to disrespect you, you listen, this ain't that, and that ain't this. You know what I'm saying? And then they start feeling a certain type of way because the energy in the room was unexplained until you open your mouth. You know? And you let people really know what it is. Because when you quiet, people will try you still. You know what I'm saying? And it's not until you open your mouth that they be like, oh shit, maybe I should have never tried that. Right, I tried to warn you to leave me alone. But usually the quietest ones are the ones they pick on first. You know what I'm saying? So again, respect is really truly earned for real. You shouldn't have to command it nowhere. You shouldn't have to go into a room making everybody do stuff and pumping fear in people's heart to get them to respect you. You don't got to do all that. When you check yourself and get rid of people that disrespect you and go into the world naturally being respectful, not because you want anything in return, because you want to be respected, so you treat people how you want to be treated. Simple. Those are basic rules we learned in kindergarten. People got older and went through trauma and forgot them all. You know what I'm saying? Not realizing now that was the structure to growing. That was the structure to, you know what I'm saying, motivating ourselves to another reality. And understand and know, like, some people won't get it. They won't get the fact that, you know what I'm saying, you're someone that silently has earned respect, and they'll try to challenge you any way that they can. And when you try to speak up for yourself against them, they won't do nothing but attack that verbally, because they've been so used to being verbally attacked that you have to know when to remove yourself from a conversation, especially when it's in their face, the facts, and they just being stupid. Once you do that, it's almost as if like they won't challenge you no more. You know what I'm saying? They won't question you no more. I've had stupid conversations with people to where I just had to stop talking and walk out because I know better. And maybe you don't, because you're commanding respect. You're not actually looking at the facts. There is no respect to be commanded. I did what I felt was best for me, which you would do as well, but it wasn't in a disrespectful way. It's in a facts is in your face way, but you feel some type of way about it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're used to commanding respect. You're used to making people respect you by being nice to them, but you're really not a nice person. You just used a mask to cover up the fact that you're really low-key disrespectful. And then people get in and start to realize what's really going on, and then you done fucked it up for yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's insane. Listen, let a nigga try me. You feel me? That's the truth. And everybody can get to it the moment they start to really do a reality check. Meaning you have to really understand that if people mean you no good, get rid of them. Let them go. Figure it out on your own. It may be hard, but you'll get it. And you'll be more at peace when you do it on your own versus putting up with people that don't want the best for you. You stay attracted to that energy, and then you start to not be able to look at you, and everything is a reflection of the energy that's around you. Everything is to blame on the people when the energy is around you, when it's really not you for real. But since you haven't learned how to separate from those people, you can't tell the difference. You know what I'm saying? It's weird, but it's the truth. Once you pull back from everybody and you pour the same love into you that you give everybody else, is when you'll start to notice the signs of who's really good for you and who's not. But that is like the hardest thing in the world for people to do, is to pull away no matter what, because oftentimes people are in this world using people. If I detach from you, I have to let this go. Even though you be disrespecting me, I need you for this, so I'm gonna put up with the disrespect, because if I cut you off, I'm not gonna be able to get this. Figure out how to get that shit yourself. You feel me? It may be hard, but life ain't easy. But I'll be damned if I put up with anybody disrespecting me, period, and giving me less than what I deserve, when I know I naturally give everybody the respect I want back. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you got $1 million. If you disrespectful, I don't fucking want that. You feel me? Because that's leverage. You using that to try to control me. I'm telling you, don't do it. Don't fall for it. You know what I'm saying? Energy is contagious. Hey, fuck the COVID-19. It's the energy that's contagious. People still walking around with these masks on because they thinking it's COVID. That ain't that. You know what I'm saying? It's the energy that's contagious. And I promise you, a mask ain't gonna save you. If you don't know how to cut off people that ain't good for you, a mask will not save your ass. You know what I'm saying? You're still gonna be the same person, walking around, being the same way you've always been. And you get around good energy and think it's really you for real, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? I promise you, they didn't inform us about the truth, because if we know the truth, we can have a chance to study it and figure it out. But if I keep y'all in an illusion and disguise it with something, y'all won't know what's going on. And that keeps you in destruction. And there are so many systems that thrive off our mental incapability. I promise you. You know what I'm saying? The ability to not see through the veil is what keeps so many people in mental distress. I don't care what I'm doing in my life. I need time for myself, and I'm going to make sure I get it. I'm going to make time all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because being around people constantly 24/7, you'll absorb their energy. And that pushes you away from actually looking at you for real. Because your energy, all the energies that are stored in you came from other people. It's not until you learn how to love yourself that you figure out which energies belong to you and which ones don't. You know what I'm saying? For real. So again, we don't command respect. We actually put the work in and we earned it. Everybody can do it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just some people, like I said, are not willing to let go and start fresh. Change your life around. Do something different. You know what I'm saying? Wait for the connections with real people that want to see you elevate and grow. They're out there. They're just waiting for you to change so they can get attached to you. They can't attach to you if you ain't willing to change. And cut off some people, they're going to stay far away from you because you're not energetically aligned with what you want. You still running around, you feel me, feeling like you deserve all the things that your life has always given you. And listen, this ain't that and that ain't this. You know what I'm saying? So again, this is just motivational words for the people out there that's struggling. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know what it is, I just told you. Please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe.